Okay, I got cut off, but this is part 2. As I was saying, this is basically my food, main food, along with my folding mess kit. But again, some things I can take out, adjusting to the weight of this pack, and when I need and when I don't. Because also, if I'm just going out for the day, I would just carry the hobo stove with this can inside of it, and this can, there's just the top. I put a folding cup with it, and I put can't get it out at the moment. Just some wire in there, so I put that over the hobo stove, and then I would set this tin on top of it. And that would be what I would do if I wasn't bringing the whole backpack. So those are my side pockets. The second one, in here, I have I don't need to show you them, but Ziploc bags, different sizes of them. And right here, I have matches in a waterproof Ziploc bag with the strikes on the side. I wouldn't need to bring these if I was hard on weight, since I already have the flint, or the ferrocerium rod, and the cigarette lighter, but strike anywhere matches are illegal, so that's why I have the strikers on the side. Hand sanitizer. Again, I wouldn't need this, but it's hard to fire because it has a lot of alcohol in it, and some fishing hooks and line, and then there's also snare wire in this pack. And second pouch, in here there's emergency blankets, or space blankets. And the second pouch right here is just a large sharpening stone, but I don't need this since I have another sharpening stone, and with my pots and pans, and it adds a lot of weight, so mostly I don't use that, keep that in there much. And then the first aid kit, I won't go through everything in this, but it has, here it is, it has bandages, triangular bandage, pressure bandage, rubber gloves, some gauze pads, sting relief, lots of these packets, and sore bandages and band-aids, and bacteria, or bacteria, and so that's basically in this pouch. And then in the final pouch is where, if I was going on a big trip, here I'll show you something about this backpack. If I was, well, first I'll go through the contents. I have rope. Normally I have paracord, but don't have that at the moment. Notebook. I don't need this, but it's for writing down notes. This would always depend on how long I'm going on for the food, but this is serves 2 lasagna by Mountain House. It's you just basically add water to it and stir it, and it's ready. And then finally, I have the flashlight. It's got storage container in it. So I keep stuff in there sometimes. Flashlight. Like just main LED flashlight. And then you can have the flashlight with the lantern type thing. And then you can just have the lantern alone or have the lantern blinking. Something else cool about this flashlight, it's by Life Gear. Something cool about it is it has these two things on the back, and if it falls in the water or something and you lose it, just get my finger wet and show you there's the two dots. Like my wet finger triggers it and goes off until we put it off. And then finally, the last thing, I could just go with a hobo stove or a tin can, but here's the mess kit. First of all, there's, obviously, I've used it. This is one with the handle, a pen with the handle. Just two of these fell out. Two can openers if I needed them. And another pen. This one's without the handle. I just keep two more emergency garbage bags in here. Lots of uses. And then here's a mini Dutch oven type thing, because it's it has the place for the coals on top of it, but it's really small. And inside of it, there's a cup, the green, some tea, a mini sharpening stone, so that's why I don't bring the big one much, and small thing of salt. And that's basically it. That's all I can think of, and I have inside, if it was going to be a long trip, I'm not sure if you can see right here, it says water port. This is where you would, inside this pouch right here, you would put the bladder and have the hose come out here. And I don't know how many quarts the bladder is, but it's at least twice as much as my canteen is. And that's basically it.